Right, this is Pick a Butterfly reading. I've got 3 piles, 3 nice wee butterflies that I've drawn. And if I get my hand out of the road, you'll be able to see that nice one at the end. So there's a red one, a blue one, and a purpley one. And I'll just stop moving the camera now. Right, hopefully that's okay for you. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. Right, so I'll leave you to decide if you haven't already decided. And I'm going to stop now. And we'll move on to pile 1. Right, hello again. This is for pile number 1. Hi guys. Now I'm just going to start shuffling here, so bear with me. This is for pile number 1. Those that picked the nice red butterfly. And you've just had some just fall out straight away. So we've got the 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the King of Wands, and I'm just going to get another 2. Yep. Okay, we've got another 2, so we've got the Knight, 7 of Wands, and the Star. Right, so I'm just going to read it from past to future. Oh, we've got 6 out. Right, so I'm going to take these 2 as your present. These 2 as your... I was hoping just for 5, but there we go. We've got 2 in the present, so there must be quite a lot going on in the present. Right, it looks like in your sort of far past, which could be maybe about a year, I'm thinking, maybe a year in the past, maybe further than that, is the 2 Pentacles. So you've had a decision to make about something to do with what you have. It could be finances, it could be resources, it could be skills, it could be just anything along the sort of material aspects of things. It doesn't necessarily need to be finances, money or anything like that, but just something that's something you have. You have to make a choice about it, and you've made a choice, and it's been a good choice, and you've been successful, and you've been abundant with it, and you've had lots of family and celebrations, and just you're in a really, you were in, it looks like you still are, in a really supportive family situation where you have your home, you have your people around you, you're happy, whether you don't have family, you've got friends, you've got your people around you anyway, you're surrounded by people, and you have everything that you need, it looks like, because the 10 is about completion. So it's almost like you've completed something that you have wanted, or something you have, almost like you've just came to the end of a sort of period of maybe saving, or a period of trying to, you've paid something off, or something good's happened anyway, and you're feeling quite positive and like you're settled and comfortable, and you're really quite secure. It's a great card. I'm really glad that you're in that position, or well, that's in your recent past, that's your far past, that's your recent past. So it looks like you have, it could even be something about, there's been a choice about, you've been making choices about your future and what you can leave, because it talks about legacies and inheritance and things like that, the 10 of Pentacles. So you've maybe had to recently make a choice about being able to leave or give some sort of resources to somebody, or some organisation or something, whatever it may be. Then I'm trying to see if there's anything else with the 10. Yeah, or maybe you've made a choice to retire lately. Maybe you've made a choice to retire and settle and put your efforts into your family. And now in the present state, you are the High Priestess. So that's all about balance and about being intuitive and your inner knowledge and knowing your inner desires. Also, it speaks about something like almost like the divine, almost like you feel, yeah, you've got to the stage where you have everything, you're quite comfortable with what you have, even when you're not totally loaded, rolling in it, but you're happy with what you have, and you are quite settled in that, and it makes you feel sure of yourself. You know yourself, you're happy with yourself, you're happy with what you've achieved, what you've accomplished, what you have, and then, but it also suggests that there is some sort of, you definitely, you've got good intuition. It's pretty obvious because it's the High Priestess, but it also suggests that you have something along the lines of, maybe you felt like this was because, no, I don't get the secrets. Sometimes the High Priestess can be a bit secretive. Maybe you felt a bit secretive about this, like maybe you didn't want to do it, and now you've decided to do it. You're just keeping it to yourself, your decision, and your, because you know yourself, you've trusted yourself, you know you've made the right decision. Because the Knight of Wands is about action, taking action with an idea. You've had an idea. Because the Knight is also about movement, because he's on a horse. So you've maybe interesting. So in the present, there's a lot of movement and activity going on. Maybe it's not necessarily physical activity that's happening around you. Maybe there's a lot of internal activity. Maybe a lot of internal activity going on inside your head and your emotions and things like that. Because the Wands is quite a fiery, impulsive character. Maybe you're feeling impulsive because you're comfortable. You feel a bit more impulsive than you've ever felt in the past. Maybe something like that. It also suggests that because you've made this decision and you now are in a place where you can enjoy life, you are planning on being a wee bit more impulsive and getting a wee bit, living the life that you wanted. It also suggests there's somebody could be coming to you, a new person coming into your life that's quite a fast, colourful character, that's quite sort of fast talking is what I'm getting, but I don't know if it's fast talking or it's the fact that what you're talking about is quite a fast thing. The occurrence, the event is fast rather than the person. I don't know. So then in your near future anyway, it says it's the 7 of Wands, so this could relate to what the Knight of Wands has brought to you, this idea. Because Wands are about what you want, so it's an idea of what you want now because you've already got, so you might be looking for the next thing, but what's the next step? But it seems like there's something in your way, something that's maybe stopping you, but that's the final thing. Whatever it is, there's something there that's stopping you, and that's the final stick, barrier that you need to remove so that you can get by it. Because the 7, you've been successful in the past. You've maybe now got to a point where you're lulling a wee bit, feeling a wee bit like maybe the rewards might not come or something. Maybe sort of something about the, because there's hope here at the end here. Stars all about hope, and the stars all about being protected, and it's also kind of about dreams. Maybe you've got a dream that you're aspiring to. And it's something that you think you need to have loads of faith for. But if you have faith, you'll get there. With whatever it is you're wanting and you're aspiring to, or whatever you're wanting to invest. It looks like you've got something and you want to use it for something else. Get an idea of how to spend this money or use these resources or whatever it is you've made the decision on. You want to use it for something good. There's something in your way, whether it be your own doubts, self-doubts or anything like that. There's something, but it's not bad, it's just a wee trivial thing. It's not of any major significance. It'll be fine, and you'll get clarity. You will find clarity once you remove this obstacle. You'll find clarity. You might feel like you're in the spotlight a wee bit through it. Maybe, I don't know. Once you get this, because once this thing's solved, a great achievement. Try to see if there's anything else. I'm just going to see what's in the reverse of the deck. Yeah, what you don't see coming is the Queen of Pentacles. But to be honest, I don't know if it's what, I think that's maybe more in the past, because that fits in with your Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, and then the Two of Wands underneath to say that you've had an idea. You're observing to figure out what the next step is. You're looking at the world from a different aspect and you're deciding how to move forward into it again. I'm just going to have a wee look and see, it's this Knight of Wands in your present. Why the Knight of Wands popped up with your High Priestess? So there's a lot of inner thought going on, and you're really having to rely on your intuition, I think. For the Knight of Wands is just, I'm not very sure, because it's an act that you've definitely had an idea and you're ready to go for it, and it's an idea you've had for a long time, and because you now get the chance and the resources to be able to do it, you're doing it. But you've put barriers up in front of yourself. But there are things that can be solved. Have hope. There is going to be a star at the end of it, and that's absolutely awesome. So that's great. I'm just going to shuffle and see if these are just some nice, I like them, they're nice, light and happy and really nice friendly cards. So I'm just going to shuffle these, see what we've got. Right, what do we have? Pile 1. Red butterfly. Right, so they popped over. So you get the Ace of Cups. I welcome your love and trust what it brings. This could be the love of the idea, of the passion. Person just instantly came to me that it would have been about. It's not necessarily about love, it's the emotion and the passion that you felt, because it's a very passionate card. It's very, whatever your idea is, you're really, really enthusiastic, and it's part of you almost, I think. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Now it was in reverse. I'm just going to, so there could be a wee blockage or something, because the Eight of Pentacles is all about the work that you've put in, and maybe that's what it is. You have to have hope and faith, because the work that you've put in will be recognised, it will pay off. It just might take a wee bit of time, but you've put all the hard work in, you've done it all. You're maybe just not seeing the rewards, maybe not seeing it quick enough, but it will come. Have faith, it will come. Because there's just maybe, and that's what the obstacle will be. The obstacle will be the fact that you're stressing yourself out about because you're not getting immediate returns, you're not getting immediate gratification or something like that. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, to understand that's something that we all really, really want. It's great to get instant gratification, especially when you put so much work into it, and so much what you have. And that's what I'm saying, like the Pentacles isn't necessarily about financial worth, it's about the effort and the work and the toil and everything that you've put in, this blood, sweat, and tears that you've put into something, because it's about effort and everything. I'm just wondering if I can't think if it's anything else when it's, because sometimes when it's in reverse it's because it's been blocked or it's something you're projecting. It's nothing, it's more than likely not anything that is actually tangible or real in a sense. It's not imagined, it's not sound, makes it sound like it's not real. Obviously it's real, you're thinking it, and there's nothing more real than your thoughts, but they are just your thoughts. So the 8 Pentacles, I can't think if there's anything else. It does tend, I do think it's because you've had an idea, maybe it's not getting reciprocated or received the way that you were hoping, but it will be. It will be. Now, let's just see if there's any more messages for pile number 1. Oh, there's one just flew out there. Yeah, the Knight Pentacles, lots of Pentacles, so lots of wealth and lots of stability. The Knight of Pentacles, he's coming in and he is offering you the support and telling you that you deserve the financial security. So, now, in your past it looks like you've got the financial security. You're maybe doubting that you might lose it if you take this chance or take this next step. But it looks like that it's going to be productive and it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. Now I'm not sure if the Knight of Pentacles is somebody that's coming in, but I think it's you, because you've done all the work. So I think it's you, and you are a reliable person, you're patient, and you've done the hard work, and you're obviously not afraid of a wee bit of hard work. You wouldn't have had this idea and wanted to charge forward with it. So now it could all be about creation as well. It could be anything. It could be setting up a family. It doesn't necessarily need to be about career. It could be setting up a family. It could be getting a new dog, or a dog, the first dog. It could be anything. I'm just going to see if there is anything in. All in all, pretty good reading. I think it's really quite optimistic. You know what you're going to do with it, and it's going to be successful. Now I am just going to do one more. I was wondering, I'm just going to shuffle these ones because I've got them in my hand. It's the Sacred Oracle of Self-Care. Oh, there's one popped out. Music. Now if that's something you're into, enjoy it, get into it, do a wee bit more of it. Maybe it's linked up to your idea, who knows. But definitely get involved in music, enjoy it. Any other messages or activities? Oh, sorry, it's falling on the floor. Hang on a moment. There we go. And look to the stars. Awesome, love it. Right, so, yep, look to the stars, because you will get there. Hard work and perseverance, you will get there. Now, I've had a feeling, I don't know if it's about a career. For some of you it might be career, some of you it might be family, home and everything. But what I'm just going to do is just do one last wee shuffle for you. And it is your soul purpose. So, soul purpose for pile 1 in the red butterfly. Soul purpose, give me a card. Give me a card. Just for a wee thought. It's also chakra linked, so it tells you, if you're into all that, chakras, tells you which one maybe pay attention to. Oh, you've had 2 throughout. Okay. So, okay, so we've got a nice green one. I think the green, that's the heart, I would say. Heart chakra. And you have a nice purple, so that's your crown chakra, I think. And you have actor and merchant. Right, so that would link in with all the creativity and stuff. It says, for the actor, it says, are you vibrant and dramatic? Your creative energy and ability to express yourself is dynamic and enthusiastic. Have the courage to show your true colours and translate the information you need into parts you play into your life. Sorry, I realised I really didn't read that very well. But there you go. Screenshot it if you like. But isn't that just lovely? Look at it, it's beautiful. Right, so that's the peacock copper, which I would like to get my hands on. You've got some affirmations. I dramatically shine my brilliance and light. I am authentic and confidently show my true colours to others. And my life is dynamic and full of vibrant energy. I'm just going to screenshot them so you can chant them away to your heart's content. And open up that wee crown chakra. Also, I will just merchant. And that links into all your finance and prosperity and home or security, wealth, what you have. So you've got the green aventurine, and it says, are you a money magnet? I'm good at managing the basics that life requires. Recognise that you have the ability to manifest great prosperity and abundance in your business. Stay focused and clear vision, and use your business acumen to increase wealth, good fortune through ethical business practices. So that could well blink in with your 70 wands. Maybe there's something you've been thinking about for a while, about the practicalities and the business practices. So maybe it's a new business that you never never really did business for yourself before, so you're obviously questioning some things. So some affirmations to help you to succeed and reach for the stars. Prosperity abounds in my life. Goodness multiplies. Whatever I desire, imagine, and passionately act upon becomes a reality. Not sure if you can see that. I'm just going to, chant that. There you go. Might chant some of that myself. Right. Thanks for watching. Hope this helped. Bye. Right. Hello. This is for pile number 2. All those who picked pile number 2, the blue butterfly. There it goes. Right. I'm just going to shuffle now. Apologies if you hear the dogs. They've just started fighting. Oh, you've got your first 2 out already. Just put them 1, 2. So that's your past. I'm doing past, present, future. Present and future. Last one. One more, please, for pile number 2. The blue butterfly. You get. Apologies, you get 2 there that just flew onto the floor. It's about 6 of Cups and King of Cups. I don't know why I turned them over first, but I'm just going to flick them back over right now and we'll read them as they get flicked over. Right, so here goes. In your far past, we've got the 3 wands in reverse. So it looks like there's been some sort of new beginnings. They've maybe been put on hold. An idea is something that you've wanted to do and it's been put on hold for some reason. Because the wands are all about what you want and it's quite a creative thing. So it could be that there's been some sort of idea you've had or something that you've created that's not came to fruition or something along those lines. I will find out more as I turn the cards over. Right, so we've got the 3 wands is all about teamwork and expansion. It also suggests travel, but travel's been put on hold. Funnily enough, travel's been put on hold, as we all know, if you're watching this 2020 or 2021. You will know that a lot of travel has been put on hold. So that could be why it's put in reverse, and that's weighed heavily on you, or it's been something that's been bugging you. Almost maybe your holidays have been cancelled or something, and you're really it was something that you've been working towards for a long time, really looking forward to it, and just really hopeful that we're going to get there, and it's just been put on hold. I don't think it's completely cancelled so far. Find out though, as the cards get turned over. So it suggests that it's maybe blocked in some sort of way, or it's an event that's something that's out of your control. So, and then in your more nearer past, the more recent past, you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Just checking there, I thought they were all in reverse, but oh my goodness, here we go, I've done the whole card, the whole deck in reverse, but I haven't. So, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, so that suggests that because, now, have you had a business venture that you were wanting to start and that's what's been put on hold, or it's stopped, and that's stopping you from being in the position that you think you should be in or you want to be in? Because the Nine of Pentacles is all about kind of luxury. Your luxury has been blocked in your fulfillment, has been blocked in some way, or some, because the nines is, you're almost at the point of being self-sufficient, and you've had, yeah, whatever's happened, the financial gain has been blocked, or the joyous event, or if it's, say, your holiday's been cancelled, you're not getting to go on holiday anymore, so you're not going to have that joyous experience. And then, so these, now I'm not sure, I'm going to read these two as your present, for the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So you've got the, no, I'm just going to run with the holiday thing. If it was a holiday, you've now got more choices to make because the holiday didn't come out. So you've got another holiday to pick. If it's not anything like that, it's something about your emotions and how you're feeling and lots of choices that you have to make. Now, I wonder if the choices are reluctant choices, and that's why the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. You've also got the Knight of Cups in the present, so that's like a Prince Charming, somebody's coming with a message, or it could represent a young person that's quite charismatic, but in a non-forceful way. So but it's like you've chosen, and that's you moving forward with the cup you've chosen and your decision that you've made, and you're quite happy and content and emotionally content with that decision, because the Knight is about moving and making progress into something. Or maybe a wedding's been cancelled or something, because, and now you're looking how you go forward, and there might be another wedding date to be arranged, or there's a wedding coming. You're thinking about proposing. And in your near future, in your far future, you've got the Six of Cups and the King of Cups. So it looks like you're going to move forward, but you're still going to look back to the past with fondness. So it looks like the King of Cups, yep, you've made a decision, and it's been an emotional decision, not based on anything else. You've made a decision with your heart rather than anything else, and it's a good decision that you're happy with and you're comfortable with and you're now secure with. And you're looking back to it's happy looking back to the past. It's not bad. Right, let's just see. Aye, on the reverse of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles, so I think that's what's coming, which is all about your sort of security and finance and stability and family. Yeah, so if there is, it feels like a love reading. There's a marriage proposal or something and you're going to make the choice. And it's going to be good. You're going to be rewarded for it and it's going to be successful. And a big happy home. I'm just going to see if there's any more. All looks relatively good other than the fact it's almost like something's been put on hold and the choices have had to change. Something's had to change and right, you've had to fly out. That came out first. Ace of Pentacles. So that's you've had another new idea where else to invest your energy and time and money or whatever you're investing in it. And the Lovers, yeah, totally sounds like you're getting married, or you're making the choice to get married, or you're making some sort of commitment to somebody or something else, a partnership of some sort, whether it be love or business or for Derek to secure a situation or make a situation a wee bit easier. The Ace of Pentacles, yep. So it's a promotion of some sort, whether it be in the job or you feel like you're going up a step in the next rung of the love ladder. And Lovers is a bit of choice. So maybe somebody's in the Ace of Pentacles, sometimes it could be like somebody's offering you a gift. And you've got a choice to make about it. And it's something that's for the future that you're wanting to invest in to have the best, most successful and affluent sort of outcome, which looks like it's quite probable because there's a decision, but there's no sort of what's the word, tricks or small print or anything like that. Well, it's pretty clear, right? And what I'm going to do is just get a couple for this other deck, just to see. You had one, any, yep, 3, happy with that. Queen of Pentacles, yep, you have everything you need to prosper. You're the Queen of Pentacles, you are nurturing, you are, whether you're male or female, you're still, you are, and you totally, you can connect with the sort of slightly softer, more luxurious side of life, because that's what Queen of Pentacles is all about, luxury and having and being able to give and being able to share and nourish and just nurture. And you've got the 9 of Swords, and it says there that you have to trust the present moment. The 9 of Swords can sometimes suggest a wee bit of sort of nighttime anxiety sometimes, or just because it's you're almost at the you've almost gained clarity, you've almost figured out what it is. And then you've got the Page of Pentacles saying that you're open to opportunities for personal growth, and the Page of Pentacles is it now. I don't know if this is the two people, if there's two people involved, or you've got somebody else close to you. But the Page of Pentacles is all about a hard-working, resourceful person that sort of knows what they want and they can get it because they know how to put the work in and graft for it. Or it could be something like you've felt that you're doubting if it's not anybody else, and it is just something that it's the reading's more about you having inner conflicts and things. It could be that you are questioning if you are rightfully the Queen and if you're actually the Page that's just maybe doubting your abilities or something. Don't know. There was no other ones with that, but it's all optimistic. You know what you have, and you've take time to reflect on that and enjoy it. But if it all looks pretty prosperous, everything's okay. I mean, the Lovers, 10 of Pentacles, just can't go wrong. That's brilliant. It also talks about inheritance as well and things like that. Also talks about gaining and this building, and you've kind of built up you're at the you've got your castle built, you're just trying to fill it out with furniture now, kind of thing. 10 of Pentacles, I would say, is, I don't think there's anything else really to say about the 10 of Pentacles. I'm just wondering if there's, yeah, no. Because if it's a love reading, you're going to get a nice big juicy gift. If it's something about, if it's more about, if you're focusing on more internal thoughts and of your estates and what you've gained and things like that, maybe you're thinking about passing it on to somebody. And the King of Cups here, sorry, I don't know if I mentioned him. He's totally assured in his emotions and just totally calm, collected, knows how to control and react in the way that's suitable to the situation. Really tolerant, empathic, and really stable leader. So that's the only other person that I can see there. So there could be a Queen of Cups, a Queen of Pentacles, sorry, and a King of Cups and a Page. So it could be a family and a young person, because the Page is usually a young person. Don't know, it might fit some, might not fit others the same, but take whatever works for you. And I'm just going to do Self-Care Oracle Shuffle for pile 2, Little Blue Butterfly. Oh, there you go. Oh, soak in the bath, always good. Write a gratitude list. I think I was mentioning that earlier about just appreciating what you have. Sometimes it helps to write it down, because sometimes you actually sit and try to consciously think of it, you realise quite what you've achieved and what you've done. Even the smallest wee things, it all counts. And connect with crystals, which I'm doing right now. Connect with crystals. So if you can get crystals of some sort, connect with them, whether it be a wee shiny thing that's on one of your items of jewellery that you've got, or just even just go outside and get a wee stone. They're just dirty crystals, really. More natural crystals. Right, I've also got this wee pile here. List that's just winked at me there, I just saw it. One more for pile 2, blue butterflies. I've got lots in the green. So yeah, it's all about heart, the heart chakra. So it is a very loving reading. There's some good stuff going down. Can't read. You've got entrepreneurship, a restaurateur. Sorry, totally apologise for my absolutely terrible enunciation. I bless the cook. I'm conscious of the many people involved in putting good food on the table. I easily absorb and process all that goes on around me. Sorry. So that could be related to the wedding dinner if there's a wedding going on. Also, it could be related to just you nourishing yourself and those around you. And you've got manufacturer, another entrepreneurship. So I suppose like planning a wedding and stuff, or planning any sort of big event, is a bit like that. Like a whole business in its own self, a whole job in its own. And you've got electrician, interesting. Manufacturer and electrician. So yeah, it says they're building, so be building a new home, a new happy home, setting new relationships and things like that. And I don't know if you can read that. I'm just going to leave it there, and you can screenshot it, pause it, do whatever you want and read it. Because I'm obviously not very good at reading. Here we go. The affirmation. I like that. The rainbow of light and positive energy expands my consciousness. Yeah, you probably could do a lot of that if you've got any planning or if you're running a restaurant or anything like that. Yeah, expanding the mind just to control yourself and keep yourself calm. Right, I'm waffling now and I'm just going to go. Okay, thanks guys. Apologies if it wasn't any good and I hope you got something from it. Bye. Right, hello. This is for group 3, pile 3, and the purple butterfly. So here goes. I'm just going to shuffle, and again, this is just a general reading from your far past to your sort of far future. Oh, there's your first one. Far past. Near past. Oh, I'll just flip that over. And your present. Get me a card for pile 3's present, please. Oh, we've got quite a few just popped out there, so I'm just going to pick them up. Right, so the first one, it was face up. I'll just pop that down for your present. Then, now, you've got a few extra ones, so bear with me here. I'm going to wing it, see how we go. Right, so in your sort of far past, it looks like there's been conflict of some sort. And because it's in reverse, I'm not sure if that means it's been that wee bit more troublesome. Sorry, I think I've moved away from me here. So I think it's been a bit more troublesome. Swords are all about sort of your mental acuity, your logic, and what you're thinking. Basically, how you're thinking about things. So, what the Five of Swords, when it's in upright, suggests that you are fighting for something, and it's maybe suggesting that you should sort of give up the fight, but because it's in reverse, I've got the feeling that you have given up what you were fighting about, whether it be something that you wanted or something that has been forced upon you. I think it's all about relationships, and there's some sort of, I'm not saying it's violent, but there's been quite a lot of conflict's the best word for it, I suppose. I'm just going to flick over it, yep, and it's caused you to have to, you feel like you're at your end. It's cost a lot of energy because the Ten of Wands shows that you're overburdened. Excuse me, overburdened. So I hope that's not continuing into your present. So it's also about completion, the Ten of Wands as well. So it's almost like maybe you've taken on too much, or because of the conflict you've been forced to take on too much. Wands is about, it's quite a fiery, fast energy, and it's about what you want. So it could be like projects. You may be taking on too many projects, but I think they've been forced upon you or something. Let me see. Yeah, the Ten of Wands is very telling that whatever's happened in the past is really quite heavily affected you and still affecting you, I think, maybe. We'll soon find out when we flick over the rest of the cards. Let me just see. But definitely, I hope you're taking rest. Let me just see. Oh, maybe somebody's come in to help you and give you some rest so that you can get some respite. Something's happened. You've had a gift or an offer. This is the Prince Charming of the pack. He is very, this is about your emotions, and it suggests that somebody's came in and given you some sort of calm in your present. Let me just see. I don't know if this is related to the present as well. Yeah, maybe. Interesting. So in the present, it's all new. Whatever's happened, whatever is this Knight of Cups has brought with it, new beginnings that are not impulsive, but very sort of fresh, and definitely a new adventure, but I don't know if it's a risky adventure. Apologies. Shh. Don't know if it's a risky, sorry, hang on a moment. I don't know if it's a risky adventure, or maybe you feel that you're taking advantage of the help that you've been offered. I don't mean to be rude or anything like that. It's just sometimes when the Fool's in reverse, it would suggest either you're being taken advantage of. Well, maybe there's a Prince Charming came in, and we'll see with the rest of them, but there is a slightly reckless idea, maybe? A reckless idea that's came about. Let me just see. Like, turn these over and find out. Right. Page of Swords. So, yeah, again, that is, the Page of Swords is somebody that's quick-witted and quite, could be a young person as well. They are very sharp, very knowledgeable, and very learned, because they're a page, so they're learning, they're a student. Maybe that's what you're going to do because of this. Maybe it's related to career or work. If it's related to career or work, it's almost like there's been a change or something's happened that's caused you to have to relearn or go into some sort of, or consider going into some sort of training again. So somebody's gave you that offer to go into training or do a course, or you're taking it upon yourself to learn, to educate yourself better in the situation that you're in, so that you can be a bit, so it can be a bit more advantageous to you. But you're also a bit concerned about it with the Fool being in reverse, maybe. And that's why you're feeling this Page of Swords is in reverse, because it's a new idea and you're maybe reluctant to do it, or something along those lines. And you're looking to the past. Funnily enough, when you get into your far future, you're looking back at the past with fond, happy memories, it looks like, because it's the Six of Cups. I'm going to turn them over because you can't actually see the pictures. So that's happy, fond memories, looking back to the past, giving love and receiving love and support and nurturing, because you're offering your, as you can see there, they're offering flowers. So you've got the Page of Swords is maybe somebody close to you is going to be to college and it's making you fondly look back, or somebody's going to be to do some sort of course or something, and it's making you look back to the good old days. But don't stay in those days, because you can't move forward if you're stuck in the past. But there's definitely some sort of new idea happening, or a new adventure of some sort. Or maybe you feel that people are judging what decisions that you're going to be making, or decisions you have made, because of all the upheaval, stress. Though I say stress, sometimes stress is a bit too extreme, but all the yeah, you have been overburdened anyway, that's for sure. Now I'm just going to see, I see on the reverse of the deck here there is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is all about working hard but progressing at a reasonable pace that's manageable. He's planning, he's sitting observing his surroundings, he's got what he needs in his hands there. You can see he's got his wee coin, so that he's moving forward with things. He's not going to be empty-handed like the Fool, which is maybe what you feel you will be like. Maybe you feel like you'll lose whatever you had, but you're not. But you don't know, as you're moving ahead with your hands full. Funnily enough, your hands have been full a lot, but it's it's something you have and you're offering. It looks like it's going to be successful. So let me just see. Right, the Six of Cups. I'm not sure what you're looking back at the past. I'm going to pull a wee bit more for the future just to see what's happening, because I'm wondering if it's a reunion or something. Maybe because this new mental adventure, this new sort of, it could be a business proposal or a business idea, and this is, look, you're going to make connections with somebody that you knew from the past that could be helpful for you. Let me just see. For pile 3's future and outcome. Pile 3. Right, we just got one flew out there. The Star. Yeah. The Star. So, have hope and have faith, because there's something. You've obviously had a really hard time, but you're coming through it, I think. Or you're looking to come through it. You've got an idea, but it might be blocked. You might be dwelling a bit too much in the negative aspects or stress or something, but there's definitely something here that you want to be starting, or that you've been thinking about, and it does kind of link into the past. But the Star would suggest that there's hope, and there's something that maybe it's very dreamy. It's very dreamy. So I don't know if that's why it's dreamy, because you're looking to the past, and that's making you feel insecure and discouraged to move forward with whatever this wee page is wanting to do. And the Fool, obviously, because it's about new beginnings. So you want to start something new, you want a new beginning, but you can't, because you are overthinking it and you're looking back to the past. Maybe you're focusing on past mistakes. So try not to focus on past mistakes, because they are in the past and we should be learning from them, not running them over and over and over in our head. So I'm just going to pull a couple with this other deck here. Any more information or advice or messages for pile 3, the Purple Butterfly. Oh, you got one. Let's see. Give me another one. Give me another one, please. Can I have? Oh, yes, thank you. Right, so this was your first one. Oh, there were 2 there already. Oops. Right, so you had 2 already. So we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, that would explain that you're maybe worried about loss of security, income, stability, or just outside your comfort zone or something. Feeling left out as well. There's a sense that you're feeling left out, or as if you are doing it all on your own, which is quite, yeah, definitely, because you've maybe had to do a lot on your own, but you have done it all on your own, and I think you've been successful. I think you're coping. You've definitely got ideas. You're wanting to move forward, and that is a great thing. And what else? See here, the Magician. You have it in you. You can move forward. You can manifest anything that you want. The possibilities are infinite. So, and it also says I manifest perfectly what it is I desire. So the Magician is an amazing card to have along with the Fool. Now the Fool came out in reverse, so that could be that something's blocked or something is sort of, I think it is. I think you're just looking to the past and you're either thinking that your opportunity has passed and you're concentrating on that, or you're looking at somebody else going to be in doing these things and you're thinking, oh, I can't do that. But you can, if you try not to focus on the negatives and focus on dwelling on what you don't have at the moment, because you need, because it will come, but you need to work and you need to create the magic, create the spell. You need to put all the ingredients in for it to actually manifest and happen, and that's what Magician is. And we have again here the Five of Swords. Yeah, so Five of Swords, and that is all about worries and stress and things. So I think you are having a lot of, I think it's you doing it to yourself. I don't think there's anything around you that's you're holding yourself back, I think, or something. And if you're not, I apologise. But I definitely think there's some sort of, because maybe you're worried about this happening again. Whatever happened in the past, you've learned from that and you've got through that. And try not to keep focusing on it. I know that's a lot easier said than done, but there is plenty of advice out there and people out there that are willing to help you. So possibly reach out. If you're feeling nostalgic about the past, reach out to somebody, talk about it, see if that will help. But definitely don't stop moving, keep going forward, because the Fool is just, it's such a special, brilliant card. That's big new beginnings. It's all about what you can do. You've got the Magician here as well, so you please try not to worry too much, especially during the day. Don't let your mind wander. If it does, bring it back, focus on something, anything, something good. Just try and focus on it. Tell those bad thoughts to go away. Right, I think that's enough for that. Now what I'm going to do is, now you did have a few just pop out there, and yes, I'm just going to take them because on the back here the sun is in reverse, so you deserve sunshine and you're going to get it. It might be hard work, but it's something that we can do, something that you can do. You can work hard at dealing with these things that happened in the past, and just recognise that they're in the past and they can't hurt you anymore. It might still hurt when you think about it, so it's possibly a better idea not to think about them. And let's just see, yeah, so they get the King of Wands here as well, and it says you're successful in all you do, so please don't doubt yourself. Please don't doubt yourself, because you are. And maybe that's the thing, maybe because you are successful in all you do take on quite a bit. Now you can manage it, you're obviously handling it, but it is taking a toll. So please be aware and take rest and look after yourself. Right, so I'm just going to do, on that note, take care and look after yourself. Self-care oracle deck, here we go. A couple of messages from a lovely pile of 3. And I really hope you guys manage to drop some of the things that are not essential and take some time for yourself. Have a nice bath or something. Right, but the cards will tell you. The cards will tell you what to do. Let's see. Yes, sound healing. Love it. Get some music on. Get some chakra balancing music, meditation music. Anything that floats your boat. Some nice smooth music. Some lullabies. Anything. Right, here we go. One more. One more self-care suggestion. Oh, well, you're not getting one more, you're getting a few, so you'll have a few to pick from. What I'll do is I will move all these cards out the road now. Pop these so you can see the sound healing. A sweet treat, love it, absolute favourite. Make a vision board, also enjoyable. Watch a movie whilst you're eating your sweet treat, hopefully. And there are a lot more. I'm just going to pick out the best one. I think we'll go for some flow like water, deep breathing, and family, whoever your family may be. Right. Thanks, guys. Hope yous are well and take care. Thank you. Bye. Right, guys, so here is your final wee cards, and this is the Guardian's card and your soul purpose. So here goes. Let's see your soul purpose is. Right, well, you're obviously very creative. You've got the Magician there. You're obviously creative in what you do because you've managed to do lots and lots and lots, and that takes a creative brain to figure that out as well. Use my knowledge and authority to promote myself and others. I express myself with ease and grace. My creativity is expressed fully. I receive insights and wisdom from various platforms. So this could be in relation to this future endeavour with the Page of Swords. But also, wherever they went, I don't know where they went. Also, the Page of Swords, also, as a word of warning, is about somebody coming in and maybe stirring things a wee bit or something. So just be wary of that. And that could be linking into the receiving insights and wisdom from various platforms. So just be wary of what you hear and who you hear it from. So turquoise, and that's publicity. So again, there could be rumours going about or something. So just be wary. Communication. And I'll just leave that there. You can read it at your own pace. Okay. Right, guys. I don't see anything else, so that's great. And I hope these are well. Apologies for forgetting this wee extra bit. Thank you. Bye.